pulling that little dark energy, if you want to call it, about you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that, you know what I'm saying? Folks don't like to hear something different other than what they've been taught their whole lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, if what you believe is positive, why can't what I believe be positive too? Like, why it got to be negative because it's different? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no different. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, telling you, pushing you to believe in yourself. Like, what you're trying to teach me is that the power is outside of myself, and the power is not outside of myself. The whole Bible is about the power being inside of you. That's the whole point. And everybody misses that. It goes right over everybody's fucking heads. You know what I'm saying? Nobody seems to see that shit. Hmm. Oh, hell. Um, I need to write it. I said I wasn't going to. Damn. Mm, I think that there's way more than would like to be exposed. It's been around since it was created. The fuck? That nothing new. Really. I think it's natural, honestly, but hey, that's just me.
This ain't really what I do, but since you wanna let me give it to you. This ain't really what I do, but since you wanna let me give it to you. This ain't really what I do, but since you wanna let me give it to you. Let me give it to you. Since you wanna let me give it to you. I hop off the train on this beat. Michael Jackson, Thriller bad, not wasting no time, you see. Kicking asses, counting bags, LBthaAmazin, he crazy. Saying fuck you and your swag, think you're real tough on the beats. I'm here to tell you, you got it bad. Cause this ain't really what I do. This ain't really what I do. Since you wanna let me give it to you. This ain't really what I do. This ain't really what I do.
On a side note and totally off color, there's a lot of hype and a lot of people that feel that there's no such thing as a bisexual man. What's your opinion on that? You ain't expect that one.
Oh, you got me on that one, man. You got me on that one.
She ain't expect that one.
Oh, it's definitely bisexual, man, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just hate the fact how the society shame the bisexual man.
The man, but not the woman.
But not the woman. Oh, they all for the scallywag action. You know what I'm saying?
For the scallywag.
For the scallywag. Listen out for that topic.
Right, the scallywag.
We're going to drop that. But, oh my goodness. The things that I have heard is, I'm like, are you serious? But you like both of them. And we're just bisexual people talking about a bisexual man like he ain't shit. So
I hear it a lot. I see it a lot. People whisper about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes all the way down to the kids. Like, I hear a lot of kids Monday through Friday, all they talk about, for one, is LGBTQ, XYZ, all that stuff. They talk about all that on a regular basis, like Monday through Friday. And on top of that, the biggest part of that is there's no such thing as a bisexual man like that. No, that's just crazy. That don't make sense. Like, you either are or you're not. There's no in between.
And that's the ignorance in it. Being a part of the LGBT community, I don't, man, listen, love who you love, do what you do, just be honest and safe is my motto. However, just that I've heard so much and I like, it's just so crazy what people think about it and how either one side or not, and it's just great. I mean, it was in the damn Bible for crying out loud. So let's go back to the back of the day where men were doing them on all angles with the dogs and sheep too. Goddamn, I mean hell. Everybody was doing what they wanted to do, and it's just that the society and you gotta, and if you ain't, you gotta do it. Honey, do you?
Do you?
Do you be safe with it
Do
though?
you?
That and be honest and be
Always
you.
be safe with.
But
Always be
it's
safe with
just,
it. Be
I
as honest
mean,
as possible. Sometimes, I mean, that's a whole nother topic in itself as well. We'll
right.
save that
But
honesty. We'll save that for something else. But go ahead.
um, like just take it back to the Bible, and you know how everyone is so hypocritical about what goes on in the Bible, like the whole concubine thing. So you think to tell me that I, as Jacob or whomever else, I
Mm-hmm.
have 800 people in my concubine, men, women, and children, and I'm just sleeping with all the women?
No,
That don't even make
no,
sense.
it don't make
I
sense.
mean, when you're attractive, and if that's what you like, that's what you like, and
Ooh, speaking of, because that's kind of leaning towards. What about this? Okay, so now, I guess they are, and I'm not really for sure. Y'all gonna have to help us or me out with this one here. Maybe you can help me out. But I gather that in 2020, pretty much somewhere in 2019, going into 2020, and now we're in 2020, the whole bisexual thing is now being replaced with sexual fluidity. I'm sexually
okay.
fluid.
That's to say that takes into place the new things, the pansexual, asexual,
Yeah,
and what have you, which I don't
it's
understand.
all bisexual.
But see,
It's all
right,
bisexual.
right,
It's all
but because
bisexual. If you're sleeping with the opposite sex and you're
and the
sleeping with
same,
the same sex,
regardless of the
it's
fact, bisexual,
bisexuality.
exactly,
But you're trying to cover it up, calling it pansexual and
asexual. I think
asexual. I'm
pansexual is
sexually fluid.
personality, and then asexual is I don't even know.
Well, asexual in any form, any animalistic form, is you're having sex with yourself. I'm asexual
So
is
they want
just
to take
me,
masturbation away
right? Pretty
and they
much.
call it asexual.
But in the Bible, they say you're not supposed to masturbate and spill your seed.
Oh, what?
Especially
Yeah.
for men, that
In the
is
Bible,
you.
that was written by a man that was filled with the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we was talking about Bible stuff.
But you
Well,
know,
you
in
was,
the Bible,
but that is a
I
part where
didn't.
they say
That's a whole other conversation
spilling your
going through the
seed and all
Bible,
that stuff.
baby.
That's from asexuality. That's
True,
you know what I'm saying.
but it doesn't make sense to me. They just bring it up like, okay, the whole thing that they're trying to bring in about pedophiles. Like they always compare homosexuality to
And
pedophile.
I don't understand that.
Because I'm not looking for no one under the age of 20.
No, and
You
I
know, I'm
mean
not looking for. I don't see no kid and say, "Ooh, that doesn't make
no.
sense to me."
It's a very
And
small number of people that really do, and those small number of people that look at kids and see them that way generally is not from the LGBTQ
okay, you better say
community.
it. There's,
There are some, but
but
it's
for
not
the
as
most
huge.
part, it's
Yeah,
heterosexual.
yes, it's heterosexuals that are looking at little kid parts and thinking that that's okay, and it's not. We don't
At all.
promote it here.
We
We
do
would
not.
never promote it. I
Oh,
would
that's
never
not
clap
what's
for
happening.
anything like that.
You might get hurt
I would never draw attention
to
to a
that type of
situation
thing.
like that
Yes,
unless everybody's talking about it and are talking about it in the wrong type of way, and then I'm gonna talk about it
in the right
in my
way.
opinion, in
The
the
right
right way.
way.
For real.
Because that is not what's up at
That's
all.
not what's up at all. But so okay, in relation to what she just said, I agree that there are bisexual men out there, and society should, instead of trying to cover it up with all these different terms and everything, all these slang names for what it actually is, you're gonna have to accept it. It's been going on for centuries. It's probably going to continue to happen until there is no more anything.
Right.
And even then, we don't know. That could be what everything is shaping up to be for
Right.
that,
Right.
and not what y'all have had all of this time. So it's just a little something to think about, but it's all in my opinion and in her opinion. So next up, do you believe in emotional relationships?
Hate you. Yes.
You do. She believes in emotional relationships. Why?
Because, well,
Okay, in your opinion, do you think that they exist?
yeah, because there's an emotion. For instance, if this is more or less a lot about long distance relationship, and that's how people connect emotionally with communicating and things or what have you. Yes, like okay, you and I, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
we met on an emotional time that I was going through when we were getting our license with the school bus,
Mm-hmm.
with the city, and through that emotion, we are now best friends. So
Right.
whether so yes, emotions is a big part of everything in life, and sometimes that's what people need from you, and that's just crazy because I think that I have a lot of emotion and people call on that for me because I can help with whatever the case may be. I have a
So,
good.
so do you feel that that can slightly be like a life calling? Is to be like that
I think that
emotional
is my purpose. I just
crutch
don't
or
want it.
emotional backbone?
It's like who wants? It's because I hold energy so much. I'm getting emotional about it because I hold energy so much. It's just overwhelming. Like I got a friend right now
Oh,
that
friend, it's gonna be okay.
I have a friend that
But let
she's
it out
going through
though.
something, and I talk to her every day, and I it's just like, but everybody,
Hmm. So you feel
they
like you just like you more than take it on. It's like you absorb it.
yeah, because that's the type of friend I am. And how
Right.
can I help you? How can you call me not looking for a resolution, but if with that being said, that as a friend, I feel that I can try and help for a resolution.
Hmm.
So if I love you as a friend, that I'm going to actually receive it. You can't tell me something and I'm not going to receive it.
Right.
And that's the crazy
Right.
part about it. And I hate it because this is what it does to you. It's so overwhelming, and it's just like none of this shit is my life, which is so crazy. Like I absorb this with this person, that person, this person, and the things that I'm going through in life is not that bad that I have to talk about it, and
Right. Right.
need a shoulder to cry on. So I'm just
Right.
like I'm taking all this crap
Right.
from all my friends and whoever, and that's just the type of friend I am. That's just crazy.
It is, and I'm sorry that it wasn't supposed to make it that
That
powerful, that
right.
quick. But
Right.
like when we talk, because we are friends, and I have a small group of friends that I can talk to like this on different levels, because there's different levels to my friendships with my
Right.
friends.
Right.
But with her, we have deep conversations, and sometimes she could say little things that resonate big, and
Right.
vice versa.
Right.
And with this, because I am her friend and we've had this conversation before, where the energy comes from is that as a friend, I told her that it's okay to have personal days where you disconnect from
Right.
friends, family,
Whatever.
work, whatever. It's okay to take a day or two out of a week to connect with yourself.
Right.
Because if you forget who you are, you will totally lose who you are trying to be there for everybody else.
Fact.
Um, Everybody else isn't necessarily putting in the time to make sure that you are mentally okay to keep conditioning them.
Right.
So when they're sucking all of your life force out of you and all of that energy all that good energy that you got stored up to share with others, they've drained it all out from just being that one individual,
Yeah. But you're
one
dealing
person.
with so many different beings. The children, the damn dog, even
Yeah, yeah,
the cat.
yeah. If you're an
It's
animal
just, it's
lover,
just all of these
sometimes you get
things
so
need
drained
you
from
exactly.
from dealing with a
Even the
person.
children like yourself to drive the school bus.
Yeah,
You're the first and the last person they see before
before
when they
anybody.
leave home and when
Yeah,
they go home. So it's
exactly.
just like
And some of them don't even see their parents when they leave out.
until exactly.
Some of them don't see their parents until the end of the day. So sometimes we are the first person they see, the first point of parental or guidance
Yeah.
figure and factor.
Right. So
And when
that's the draining.
it
When
is
you have
when they get on the bus wrong that early in the morning, your energy is already snatched and
Right.
drained. And then when you got a friend that's way, I mean, you know, the children are important, but your
you don't have
friends
that
or somebody
connection,
that
that
you,
emotion and connection with them.
yeah. And when your friend needs that, and you've given that to your friend, and then you got to deal with it with a child, and deal with this other adult person or this other human being, it can be a lot much, and it can do a lot to your mind. But I am one that promotes it's okay to take a day or two. That's my opinion. Uh, y'all let us know what you think down in the comment section down there. It's quite okay. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe and that notification bell as well. This is awesome. This is how it's supposed to be.
Right.
I promised myself, I promised a few others, and I'm trying to promise y'all that I'm going to work on the factor. I know that's a problem. I say it a lot. That's a huge part of my vocabulary. And I have a wide
So you have to know what a word that
usage of verbiage, I should say. But that's one of those
maybe
things.
so.
What? The
Maybe we should start saying so, That'll change the dynamic.
Now, I was recently told that I also sound robotic. In your opinion, do I sound robotic? Like when you watch the videos, do I sound robotic? Like I personally feel that I have inflection in my voice when I'm speaking, so you can tell.
I think it's a deep voice.
That's what I feel. I feel like I just because it's deep and it's catching like right here that it could potentially make me sound robotic.
I don't get
As long as I don't sound like Keith Sweat, I'm cool with that. Like I don't want to please you. I'm just saying.
Nobody.
Well, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this third. Oops, I put up 6. The third episode of Opinionated, featuring my homie Nelly Swag here. We'll post some links to social sites and everything. She actually, I would like to put a spotlight on her really quick since I don't have the music for this episode. I'll use her business as the promotion spotlight feature for this episode.
Oh, that's awesome.
So let the people know out here what it is you do and how they can get in contact with you.
Okay. I am a travel agent. I have my own website, which is ChanelJones.intellitravel.com.
We'll post the spelling up for you.
We'll post it. I think and I have it right. So I have all different you just doing me like that. But
organic.
I gotta work on my delivery.
It's okay.
But
I'm still learning.
We have all types of. We can help you get your passport for 40% cheaper than going through the the standard way. We have different avenues of all kinds of trips all over the world, cruises, etc. That
it's verified. I've seen it, you guys.
And then even if you don't want to take a trip and you want to do some things at home, I also have connections with whatever's going on in the city of Detroit in regards to activities as well.
All right.
Thank you
for that. Oh, no problem.
That's what friends are for.
We got to plug.
That's that emotional, connection.
We got to plug. We got to use our platforms in any way that we can do that.
Right.
So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to episode number 3 of Opinionated. Drop your opinions down below. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. And as always, stay tuned for that next one.
I'll be honest. I've been longing. Yeah. Get away. I'll be honest. I've been longing.